Everybody, I'm the Hawk, and this is the Hawk Podcast. Actually, it's not the whole podcast. It's just a reminder of what's going to be coming up on Saturday. Saturday, we've got a show for you, and it's going to be Miss Marti King Young, award-winning producer, director, screenwriter, and she's going to be talking about her new show that's on right now. You probably watched it. It's called Will Trent. We're going to ask her about her other TV show she got finished with recently called Class of '09. And we're going to see about that. And we're going to talk to her about some other stuff, about a sequel to Wonder Boy, her superhero movie. And we are going to just be talking about a whole bunch of stuff. I'll have a list of stuff to talk about. One day I'll be able to go live on this, live stream it, and be able to take your phone calls. And about if you have any questions for her, we'll have her come back on and take some questions and from you and see if she can answer. That was my rings just smacking down on this table. Bam. Anyways, I have a few things I need to say. I haven't been on here for a while. And, by the way, look at this background. Isn't that cool? Look at a big mic here from right there. It's a schlock. Anyways, I wanted to mention, I haven't been on here for a few minutes, and I have some medical problems that I deal with on a day-to-day basis, and sometimes I just can't get out of bed. Sometimes I just can't get out of my wheelchair, and thank God I transfer, or I wouldn't be sitting here. But I just wanted to say something. It's been a couple weeks, but I wanted to mention this. My heart and love goes out to everybody who was involved with the Nashville tragedy involving the Christian school. I'll tell you right now that I'm absolutely, my heart goes out to all you people, everybody who's involved in it, and the families who are still grieving over that, and they are. Probably will be for a long time. One thing I wanted to mention, and this is going to get really, I hope I don't get too nasty and sarcastic and like that, but gives you, it kind of lets you know the difference between Tennessee and Texas, doesn't it? You know what I mean? The guys here in Nashville, without any thought of their own, went in to risk their own lives to take out the person who was doing all the badness in there. Unfortunately, those lives were lost, but it wasn't like they stood out in the hallway and listened to 35 children meet their demise, and they didn't. These two brave guys went in there, and not just the police department, but you know what? EMS showed up within minutes. I mean, minutes of everything happening. You know what? And they didn't hesitate. No one hesitated to go in to see what they could do to help out everybody. I'll tell you right now, that is the big difference between Nashville, Tennessee, and all of Tennessee, if I may say so. This, Tennessee, is a wonderful state. It's a beautiful state, and people here really care. But it's different between Nashville and Uvalde, Texas, and those guys, police department who was there supposedly to protect and serve, were so afraid of that they were going to get hurt themselves that all the tragedy happened while they stood outside in the hallway. Okay, Uvalde, here, how about that? Okay, take a lesson from Nashville. That's how you get things done, and that's how you save lives. You don't stand there crying that you're not going to be able to get your donut that night or your hot cup of coffee because something might happen. You know what I mean? But thank you so much, Nashville. Nashville, you rock. All the police department, those guys are awesome. EMS, Nashville Fire Department, those guys are just absolutely wonderful, great people. I had the pleasure of knowing some of them, and they're absolutely wonderful. I got to tell you that much. So, anyways, I was gonna flip up the camera and say, "Hey, Uvalde," but I'm not gonna do. I'm not going to do that. But anyways, Uvalde, put that in your hat and smoke it, okay? Anyways, It's going to be fun on Saturday. I've got a guest set up that we're going to be talking to a bunch of people on this podcast. And hopefully, I can set up where we can get phone calls in here, and you guys can talk about and ask questions of our guests. Hopefully, we can do that. And don't forget mental health awareness for our veterans. Right, this one, yeah, that one. Mental health awareness for our veterans. Hey, if you know somebody that needs some help, please get them the help they need, okay? Especially if you're a veteran. 22 veterans lose their lives every day from self-inflicted wounds, okay? And this has got to stop. We need to get them help. We need to get them to a place where they can get help. And you need to recognize when they need to get help, usually like right away. If you have any kind of a feeling, any kind of an idea that maybe somebody might need some help as far as rehab or to get some kind of therapy or maybe get some medication started for, please don't hesitate. Call your local VA, call the emergency, call 911, whatever. Get them over there and get them taken care of. I usually say, call the Veterans Hotline, but it's really hard sometimes when somebody doesn't want to talk on the hotline. It's hard to get them on it. It's hard to get them to talk. Even if you sat down and said, you should do this, this, and this, they don't want to talk like that. You got to get them from point A to the ER, and that's the only way you can do it. So even though it's, the hotline's good for some people, it's if somebody needs help bad enough where they want to try to hurt themselves, I don't think a hotline is going to help. I think you need to get them to a hospital, to an ER, and call an ambulance for them. And that's how that works. All right, guys, that's it. I just wanted to remind you on Saturday, we got Marty King Young, and we are going to be rolling again. It's going to be a once a week thing, and you can see me on Spotify, or you can hear me on Spotify, Rumble. Geez, I can't remember all the ones that I'm on, but I'm on a lot of them. To check out this, and that's about it. Remember, guys, call your kids, tell them you love them, hug them for as long as you can, because there might be a time where you won't be able to do that. And remember, if they do come up and hug you, don't be the last one to let go. Don't be the first one to let go. Be the last one to let go, because if they came up and hugged you, they really needed that hug. Okay, let them know you love them just that little bit more. Okay, so that's about it. Hey, we will see you Saturday on the Hawk Podcast, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. I know I'm going to have a wonderful rest of the week. Got a lot of stuff we got planned out for this week, and it's going to be great. And that's about it. Having a wonderful life here, guys, and I couldn't be happier. I tell you what, man, it's great to be single. All right, guys, we will see you on Saturday. Bye-bye.